We have an update to the state tax commission's recent decision saying everyone in Oklahoma needs to pay income taxes, including tribal members who believe they were exempt.
News on 6's Amy Slanchik is live with reaction from both sides. Amy.
Lori and Jonathan, the governor says this ruling is common sense, but tribal leaders say this isn't over yet. The state of Oklahoma says between August 2020 and September of this year, more than 9,000 taxpayers claimed they were exempt from state taxes because of tribal income exclusion. More than 600 of those people took their argument a step further and filed what's called a protest. The Oklahoma Tax Commission has now said all Oklahomans must pay their state income taxes.
We got to have a fair system, so I was glad that the Tax Commission agreed that regardless of your race or where you live in the state of Oklahoma, you have to follow the same set of rules in our state constitution.
But the fight is far from over. In a statement, the Muskogee Nation says it is not surprising that a commission appointed by the governor ignored 50 years of established law. These issues are a long way from being over and settled. We look forward to challenging any threat to our inherent sovereignty every step of the way. The Cherokee Nation released a statement too. Attorney General Sarah Hill says it's not surprising that the Oklahoma Tax Commission would reach a decision that would increase its ability to collect tax revenue, but the courts and not the OTC will ultimately decide these issues.
Forget the courts for a second. Do neighbors want one neighbor not paying property taxes and sales tax while another neighbor has to pay? That just makes no sense in a state like Oklahoma.
And one thing that's worth noting is just because a tribal member filed for exemption doesn't mean they didn't pay their taxes. The deadline for an appeal and to send this to court is early next month. Live in Tulsa, Amy Slanchik, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.